Hello, Misfit here, coming at you from the garage. Early morning for me this morning, taking you through a lovely back and chest workout. So I just have 3 different circuits for you, 2 different back circuits and 1 different chest circuit. We're going to be increasing our reps, hopefully holding the weight the same. You're going to need a couple sets of dumbbells, heavy, medium, light set of dumbbells. Have some mats handy. We're gonna hit the mats for some push-ups. Have some water. Let's get ready to work it. Let's get warmed up first though. So nice wide stance, soften through the knees. And we're just gonna come into some shoulder rolls here. Inhaling and exhaling, nice and slow and controlled. And let's circle other direction, shoulder rolls. Deepening the breath. That's it. Let's take the hands to the shoulders and we'll start with some small little elbow circles to the front. And then reverse directions. Take it back. Really, really warming up that shoulder girdle. Good, 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 good. Take it into some full arm circles. Right side, left side, to the back first. You can get a little bit of movement in through that core if you like. Reversing directions, take it to the front, 1 arm at a time. Going for a little swim this morning. That's it. Give me 1 deep breath here, and let it out. Taking those arms into a chest press, chest fly here. So elbows are level with the shoulders. Once you've got that, you can add a little bit of side step, get some lower body in there. We want to make sure upper body is really, really warm. Everything's nice and loosened up. Muscles are primed, ready to give her for you today. Good, stick with that side step motion, and then just give me high-low arms. Up, down, getting a little bit of a lat pull. Honing in on that upper back. Again, sticking with that side step. Give me a push-pull. Hands are coming out, level with the shoulders. Squeezing in through the back as those elbows drive it back. Good, 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 good. Couple more here. 3, 2, and 1. Give me a hamstring curl. Stick with that push-pull arms. Awesome. Always keeping a little bit of a bend to those knees. High-low arms, stick with that hamstring curl. So arms are basically following the legs. You can add a little bit of a squat, a little bit of a deep bend here on that way down and through. Good. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Stick with those feet just hip width apart. We're going to come into 10 air squats. So inhaling down, exhaling back up. Finding lengthen through the spine on the way up, standing it on up nice and tall. Strong in through those abdominals. Inhale down, exhale up. 5. Give me 5 more. Very good. 3. Go for it. 2. And 1. We're going to take those feet a little bit wider here. Rotate those toes out. 10 plie squats. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. So we're still dropping those hips nice and low, but we're sitting them to the back as well. As if we're sitting back into a chair, we don't want the knees falling over top of the toes. Last 4, 3, keep going, 2, 1 more. Taking the feet in nice close together, 10 chair squats. So feet are about 1 inch apart, hands are coming back behind the head for these squats. And then we're sitting it nice and low. Chair squats or front squats. Trying not to lock the knees at the top. Keep those legs turned on at all times. Breathing remains the same. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Last 5. Holding those elbows right back, standing them out up tall. 2 more. And 1. All right, we should be nice and warm. I'm going to take you through your first circuit. So we have 3 different exercises, and it's all starting with back. So again, have a variety of weights with you. in case you need to drop down in weights once we get to our third set, because we are increasing the reps as we go. Let's get on it. So we have a stiff-legged sumo. So sumo squat position or plie squat position. Feet are nice and wide, toes are turned out. Dumbbells are going to be out in front, rolling those shoulders around and back, and it's just a stiff-legged deadlift. So hinge comes from the hips, sticking those hips back, back stays flat. You're driving into the heels, hamstrings, and low back to get that pull up. So we're inhaling down, weights come just below the knees, and then exhaling back up with that wide stance. All right, so we have 8 of these to start. Ready when you are. Inhale down, and then exhale, get that pull up. You'll find if you're used to doing those regular leg deadlifts, these ones do feel a little bit wonky at first, takes a little bit of getting used to. Just watch that we're not shifting the weight to the toes here. Weight still should be back on the heels. Legs are not completely locked out. 2 more, we're only doing 8 reps. And 1 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. All right, a little more back here, only we're doing push-ups. These are called scapular push-ups. Again, if this is your first time doing it, feeling a little bit wonky, keep it from the knees first until you get the hang of it. Knees and hips and shoulders should remain in the same line. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Only there's no extra bend to the elbows with these push-ups. All we're doing is lowering chest towards the floor without bending the elbows, and then we're pushing back up. So we're making this push-pull movement here coming from the scapula. So shoulder blades, all right? So we have 8 of these guys as well, keeping it nice and strong in here. So we're lowering chest down just a little bit and then pushing chest away. Very, very small movement. This one exercise is great for those smaller rotator cuff muscles, as well as a little muscle in and around the back of the scapula to strengthen that up, to actually help benefit you when you're into those full push-ups. 3 more. 2, very, very isolated movement with this one. 1 more. If you don't get it right away, don't worry, we will come back to that one. Next time we're gonna go full push-up if we can. All right, third exercise, we have a high row. Pick up those big heavy weights for this one. Feet are just hip width apart, toes are facing forward, soft into the knees. Weights are facing the thighs, and the weights stay facing the body the whole entire time. Back stays nice and flat. All we're doing, weights are coming up nice and close to the body, elbows are coming up high towards the ceiling, and then easy back down. All right, we've got 8 of those as well. Inhale up, exhale down. Yep, easy, easy, easy down. That's where you're gonna start to feel it right here, getting those gains in that upper back, upper traps, little bonus shoulders with these ones. 4 more. Keeping that core locked in nice and strong so we're not swaying into that low back. Last 2. And 1. Up, up, up. Awesome. 1 round done. Now that you know what we're doing, grab a quick drink and we're gonna go 2 more rounds, bumping up the reps. We've got 10 reps of each one this time. So starting at the top with those sumo stiff-legged deadlifts. So feet are wider than hip width apart, toes are turned out. Again, a little bit of a bend to the knees, but they're not bending or extending anymore. Rolling those shoulders around and back. Give me a hinge coming from the hips. Again, we've got 10. Pulling it all on up nice and straight before we inhale back down for the next rep. Back remains flat. If you're using heavier weights, watch those weights aren't letting the shoulders round forward. Keep those shoulder blades turned on. Squeeze back the whole time. Last 5. Give those toes a little wiggle. Just remind yourself, weight stays back on the heels, especially with that hinge right here. Last 2, breathe through it each and every time. Come on, 1 more, 1 more. Boom, all right, heading the mat for our scapular push-ups. Again, you can do this one from the knees if you choose. If you want to join me, up into nice high plank here. So no more bend to the elbows, it's shoulder blade here. So inhale, dropping it down towards the floor. Exhale, pushing it away. So targeting again, that serratus anterior. Couldn't think of it first round, that's what it is. It's that muscle that braces the scapula to the rib cage. Quite often it is weaker, we don't have a chance to target it. Last 4, 3, until today, here we are. 2, and 1, excellent. That one is very helpful on the follow through when we're into our full push-ups to get that full push-up back up. All right, last one, we have 10 high rows. Elbows are in, nice and tight to the body here. Weights, try not to let them fly too far away from the body as well. Let's go for 10 rows. Up we go, easy, down. Right here, don't race through it. Keeping that core brace nice and strong. Last 4, come on. 2 more. Big. Give me 10. Done, awesome. Set those weights down, shake it out. We've got third round, we're bumping up those reps. If you can maintain the weight for all of them, go for it. Last round with our sumo stiff-legged deadlifts. So find that position nice and wide with the feet. Flatten out the back, firm up in through that core. We have 12 this time. Let's go for it. Inhaling down, exhaling back up. Trying not to let those knees extend here. Keep a little bit of a bend to them the whole time. So you're using hamstrings and low back to get that drive, that pull up. Good, give those shoulders a little pull back, especially if they're starting to creep forward. Stop those weights just below the knees before we pull it back up. Woo! Round 3, we're on fire. Give me 3 more. Last 2. Come on. Firm up into that form. Get her done. Yeah. All right, setting those weights down. Last round of scapular push-ups. You can do them from the knees or from a full plank. That's up to you. We've got 12 of these guys. Now remember, when we're lowering that chest down, belly doesn't follow suit. It stays in line, locked in nice and strong. So for 12, inhale and exhale. Very, very small, very isolated movement. Movement comes from the scapula and that shoulder girdle. Neck stays in line with the rest of the spine as well. We don't need to be reaching that chin down towards the mat. Nice, we're halfway there. Give me another 6. Notice my arms aren't bending or extending anymore. Get a little bit of crunching growing on the shoulder. 2. And 1. I promise you we will come back to full push-ups, don't you worry. Last one, high row. We've got 12. Let's see if you can get through it. The same weights. If you need to set it down into lighter weights, do so. I would rather you have proper form than hurt yourself by lifting heavy. All right, bracing in through that lower body. Give me 12 high rows. Nice and big and strong. Elbows come up nice and high each and every time. Weight stay in close to the body. There's 6, we're halfway there. Woo. Last 2. Slow it down if you need to. 1 more. Take it up and easy back down. Nice work. All right, circuit number 1 is done. On to circuit number 2, we're gonna focus on chest. Exact same setup. If you have a Bosu ball or a stability ball to use for this first one, you can grab that. We're into a chest press. If you don't have anything, we're just gonna do it on the mat. Basic chest press. We are starting, same thing, 8 reps. So if we're flat on the mat here, you wanna make sure feet are nice and close to the butt. Elbows are out, level with the shoulders, palms are facing away from the body. Really, really make sure that those wrists are in neutral and those wrists aren't flopping back or overextended here. If you're on a BOSU or a stability ball, give those hips a little tuck under. Make sure we're squeezing in through core and glutes. We're just pushing those weights all the way up, inside of the dumbbells are touching, and then control back down. All right, we've only got 8. Let's go. Inhale down, exhale to get that push off. As soon as you start to feel triceps, back of the arms touch the floor, get it right back up there again. No big deal, get that squeeze in through the abdominals. Make them work the whole time. One more, go for 8. And done. All right, setting those weights aside. We are into some side-to-side push-ups. Told you we'd be doing push-ups. For the first round, we've only got 4 each side. Go this way so you can see what we're doing here. We're coming right side, left side. So hands are starting nice and close together underneath the body. You can choose to do this one from the knees. So right hand's gonna slide out to the side, push up. Right hand comes back into starting position, and then left hand comes out to the side, push up. 4 aside. Ready? Let's do it. Out, lower down, up, and in. So this gives us a little bit of an offset, making one side work a little bit harder each time. Inhaling down, exhaling to get that push off. Hands still stay under the body. That's one each side. And done. All right, last one, flat down on the mat, or again, if you have a stability ball or a BOSU, you can use that as well. This is a squish press. So both dumbbells are here, locked together. So flatten those dumbbells in together, exact same setup as you did your chest press. If you do want to get a little bit of a bonus bridge lift in here, you can hold that bridge lift if you want. Elbows stay nice and tight into the body. All we're doing is pressing those dumbbells up over chest level and then right back down over top of the chest. So we've got 8 squish press. Elbows in, stay tight to the body. Let's go. Push it up. Inhaling down. Exhaling, push up. So weights stay over top of the chest the whole time. Locking those elbows into the side on the way down. You may start to feel this one a little more into the triceps as well as chest. Last 3. 2. One more. Boom. Getting that smaller pec line there. Woo! All right, we're staying in this position for round 2 of chest press. We've got 10 reps. See if you can stick with that exact same weight. Elbows are out here. Again, if you do want to pop yourself up into a bridge lift hold, do so. If you're using heavier weights, maybe best to just focus on that chest press. Let's go for 10. Up, easy down. Try not to lock those elbows, not fully extending the elbows at the top of that movement. Bracing in through that core, turn it on, press that low back flat to the mat. Last 5. Doing good. And 10. All right, round 3 is going to be tricky with that one. All right, side to side push-ups. We have 6 each side with this one. Or sorry, 5 each side. We did 4 each side last time. 5 each side. So you can choose to keep down on knees, or you can come up into full. Hands are starting nice and in tight, close to the body. We're stepping to the right, push up, back to mid, over to the left, push up. 5 aside, go, 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 go. You are into that full push-up position, squeezing in through those thighs, squeeze the glutes. Inhaling as we're lowering down, exhaling to get that push back up. Last one, each side. Nice. All right, roll it over for round 3. Here we go. Make it nice and heavy. We have 12 reps this time. Let's see if we can get it done, my friends. Whew. Or sorry. We're on to squish press, aren't we? We forgot those ones. Oh dear. It is early in the morning here for me. Forgive me. So locking those dumbbells in close together, lock the elbows into the side of the body. Let's go 10 squish press first before we start our third round. Easy down weights again, coming to the chest, not above the head. Last 5. Go for it, nice and strong. Woo! Get full 10 reps. Nice. All right, take a breath here. We are staying exactly where we are. Now we're on to round 3. We have 12 full chest presses. If you can maintain the same weight, go for it. If you need to drop down in weights just to make sure that form holds steady, do that as well. Pressing that low back in and under, deep breath in, and here we go. 12 presses. Exhale to get that push up on the hardest part, inhaling down. Keeping a slight bend to the elbows at the top. Inside of the dumbbells touch, and then right back down again, halfway there. Last 6. You got it, you got it. Nice. Finish off that 12, setting those weights down, rolling it on over. We've got side-to-side push-ups. This time, third round, 6 each side. 6 right, 6 left, alternating side to side. You can do this one from partial or full, hands starting directly underneath the chest. Deep breath in. Let's go. Step it to the right, lower down, back in, nice and close, and left. Take those hips down along with you. Locking belly button in and under though. We don't want the belly dropping down towards the floor. Doing good, there's 4. Nice and low if you can. 6. And 6. All right, rolling on over, finish off that third exercise. We have that squish press. And then we're on to our third and final back circuit. Nice and strong workout for you today. All right, pressing that belly button in and under, flatten the back against the mat. Let's do this, 12 squish press. Way to go. Same thing with the chest press. Stop those elbows before they're ready to completely lock out, and then easy back down. We made it to 6 already. We're halfway there. Last one, give me 12, all the way up, easy, back, down. Beautiful. Let's stand it up, grab a drink, shake those arms out, ready for a little bit of back. Third circuit, you're gonna wanna drop down in weights just a little bit because we have a variety of different swings coming up. Exact same position with the lower body with each one. Only we're changing the angle of the arms. So we're starting with a T-swing or a reverse fly. So set up 2-foot stance, soften through the knees, flattening out the back. So we want to maintain that nice flat back, scapula, shoulder blades, hold back the whole time. And this is our reverse fly. We've been to this one before, also known as a T-swing. So we're squeezing in through here. We're only doing 5. First round is only 5 reps, all right? Ready? Let's go. Fly it out. Hands only need to come level with the shoulders. Controlling back down. There's 3. That's 2. 1 more. Squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top. Good. Stand it up. Take a breath. We're coming into that exact same setup. This is called an I fly. So the weights are coming out in front. Here. Level with the shoulders. Deep breath in. Soften through the knees. Hinge it. Let's go for 5. Here we go. Try not to let the weight transition to the toes and find that control right here. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Stand it up. Last but not least, exact same setup. We have a Y fly. Woo! T-I-N-Y. So weights Y position with the arms. Ready? Let's go for it. Squeeze up at the top, right back down. It's only 5. Last 2. Easy down, easy down. One more. Take it up and out. Good. We're going to repeat that for 8 reps for our second set. You're starting to feel it in the low back. You can stagger that position, stagger that setup a little bit if you need to. All right? Bending into the knees, flattening at the back. So we're into T-fly or reverse fly. Let's go for 8. Squeeze up mid and upper back. Creating length in through the neck. So that means we need to drop those shoulders down just a little bit away from the ears. Last 3. One more, nice and strong. Only 8. Yep. Stand it up, shake it out. We're into that I fly, I swing. So hands are coming directly out in front. Getting into position. Again, if you need to stagger that step, do so. Flatten at the back. Let's go for 8. Up. Try not to let those wings, try not to follow momentum here. Those weights, sorry, swing. Using back and shoulders. Work it, one more. Nice. Stand it up, shake it out. Last but not least, this is our Y fly. So weights are coming out and on the angle, right here. Deep breath in, getting into position. Weight starting out in front. Let's go up and away. So hitting every angle of your trapezius muscle with this exercise, as well as bonus deltoids. You're starting to feel it in the low back, squeezing through that core. Come on, turn it on. It's what's going to stabilize and protect that low back. 2 more. And last one. Up and away. Beautiful. All right, shake it out. 3rd and final round. This one's going quick. We have 10 reps, exact same thing. Reverse fly, T-fly, I fly, and Y fly. Fun to say, right? Even more fun to do. Let's go, starting with that reverse fly, soften through the elbows. Up and away. When we're into this one, try not to raise the chest up, especially if you're using heavier weights. Keep that chest down, back stays flat. Soften in through the knees a little bit more if you need to. Last 4. Slow it down on the way down, right here. One more, give me 10, full 10. Nice. Stand it up, shake it out. We're ready for those I flies. I'm going to stagger this one. One foot in front, the other foot behind. Exact same position with upper body though, nothing changes here. Weights start out in front and let's go here to here. Last 10 with these ones. Last 5. Easy down. Try not to swing it. Two more. Boom. Nice. Shake it out. Last but not least, you've got your Y fly. Staggered or 2 foot. Deep breath in, get that hinge first. Weights are out in front, up and away. It's only 10, come on. Halfway there, last 5. Should be starting to feel it in through that upper back by now. Go for 2, big. Keep that chest low. And done. Woo! Set those weights down, grab a drink, meet me on the mat. We're going to finish off with just a little bit of paraspinal work. So finishing off that core. Paraspinals are the muscles running along the length of the spine. They are postural muscles, what keep you standing up nice and tall. But sadly, they are forgotten when we're into a back workout. Not today. Getting into that tabletop position, hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to turn that core back on, so lock it in and under. We're going to extend that right leg all the way out. Keep the toe down for now. squeezing in through that right thigh without changing anything, extending that left arm overhead. So everything is in a nice long position here, fingertips pointing away from the body. When you're ready, without changing anything, lift that back toe up. So notice how much that core has to work here without letting the abdominals drop down and under or down towards the mat. That's 3, 2, we're gonna hold it up. Take it into small pulses for 10 seconds. Up, down, very small, very small. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, return it back down. With my shirt, it looks like my belly button is dropping down, arching here, all right? So you really want to maintain that nice flat back. So start with that original setup. Let's extend the left leg back, keep the toe down for now, and then right arm is up, level with the shoulders. Nothing changes in through that core, deep breath in. When you're ready, lift that back, left toe off. Just hanging out here, breathing. Line of vision is just in front of the mat, so we're not overextending the neck or we're not looking down. We don't need to see what's below us. 3, 2, 1, and the exact same thing. Give me 10 seconds, small pulses. Lock in through that thigh. Go, 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 go. Try not to let that belly button drop down any further. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Take it all the way down onto the stomach. Hands are going to come back behind the head or either side of the ears. Toes are tucked under. We're going to pull up into those kneecaps though. Keep the thighs turned on. So we're going to come up into a back extension and then rotate at the top. So rotating to the right, so lifting that right elbow up a little bit higher, and then back down, rotating to the left. So we're working cross-body paraspinals with these back extensions. We have 5 aside. So give that chin a little bit of a tuck. Extend first, rotate second, right back down, extend, and rotate. This can be tricky for some of you, so don't worry about how big of a movement you get. As long as you're feeling it in through that lower and the mid-back, you know you've got it. Trying not to let those toes lift off as well. Squeezing in through the thighs. 1 more each side. Up. Beautiful. Pushing those hands in, belly button in and under. Let's take ourselves all the way back into a child's pose just to release that low back out a little bit. So tucking the toes under, sitting the glutes on top of the heels, walking the hands away from the body. Let that chin drop, chest melts down towards the floor. Breathe into this one without moving at the hips. We're going to walk the hands all the way to the right side of the mat. Drop that chest back down, breathing into the left side body. And then walking the hands back to midline. This is a quick inversion of this. If you have time, hold this stretch a little bit longer. Breathing into the right side body. Good. Standing it on up. If you have a wall or a doorway handy, you may go to that. Hands on either side of the doorway, and then you're going to step it through. If you don't have that available, we're going to use a wall. So taking the hand back behind us, same foot comes in front, hand is level with the shoulder. Good morning, sunshine. And we're going to rotate away from the wall just a little bit. I'm almost done, okay? So just so we're feeling it in through chest and front of the shoulders. Again, if you do have a doorway available, keeping those elbows level with the shoulders and then stepping through, opening up chest and shoulders in the front that way. And then switch. Other hand comes back behind, same foot walks in front, hand stays level with the shoulder. Once you're in position, you can rotate away from the wall just a little bit. Doesn't take much to feel this one. Slowing the breath down here. Excellent. All right, well done. Solid chest and back workout. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.